You're watching News 13 on My 40 at 9 a.m. with Victoria Dunkel, Jay Silser, and meteorologist Julie Wonder.
20 teenagers will die in traffic accidents today. A tough statistic to hear, and in most of those cases, another teenager will be at the wheel. This weekend, a special training course will try to help change that trend. Brian Guinn is here with Delana Davis and Whitney McCall, two students from the Street Survival course. Good to have you here. Well, let's talk about this, Brian, a little bit about, this is, I understand, a full-on, full-scale safety driving course from TireRack.com and the BMW Car Club of America Foundation. Right. What are you going to put these students through?
We're going to try to talk to them about a lot of car control, controlling their car in emergency situations. We will put them on a wet skid pad to learn some things about car sliding, understeer, oversteer, emergency lane changes, emergency braking techniques, work with them on texting and talking on phone and how that's a bad thing to do.
I think we have a little video to back up what you're talking about. It shows the kids actually taking the course.
Yes, it'll be a very safe course, but it does get the car a little bit out of shape. Try to teach them, you know, about car control. And you can't get the car control without being a little out of shape sometimes, but we have all instructors are all very experienced at these type of things, and they're very good at teaching the course itself. So
now, Whitney and Delana, you both have taken this course, right?
Yes, ma'am.
What was your mindset before you got into this? Were you coming into it with an, what do I need this for, or what were you thinking?
I was very open-minded with it. I didn't know what it was for. I was really kind of confused about it. My mom wanted me to take it, but I'm glad I did take it. It helped a lot.
What was the biggest curveball they threw your way while you were behind the wheel?
We were on the wet skid pad, and during one of the turns, they pull the e-brake on you.
Whoa! And
you have to make sure that you keep it on the course, and that was definitely unexpected, but lots of fun at the same time.
How'd you do? Did you keep it on the course?
Yes, ma'am.
Nicely done. All right.
She done very well. I happened to be her instructor that day, and she done very well. So, yeah.
Now, Brian, you actually, when we were talking about this ahead of time, you were telling us that this is, seems like it might be a lot of stuff you're throwing at them, but these are all instances that could come our way for any of us on the road at any time.
We try to talk to them again about situational awareness too, looking ahead, knowing about what's going on around the car, as much as just actually handling the car too. We start even as simple as just turning the steering wheel, working with them on very simple things and work them up to advanced techniques or whatever, but it is all about situational awareness is as much as anything, and just holding the car and doing what you need to do in an emergency situation and having it to where it's kind of a second sense instead of having to think about it, where they can do it without thinking.
That instant reaction.
Yeah.
Very quickly, ladies, what would you say to other young people who are watching?
This is definitely a great course to take. It makes you aware of where your car's limits are and what you can do to keep yourself from getting in an accident. And there's definitely things you learn that you wouldn't have learned otherwise without taking the course.
Well, let me tell everyone how they can get in on the chance to learn this. The Street Survival Training Course is Saturday, April 9th. You guys are taking over the Biltmore Baptist Church parking lot. It's from 8 a.m. to 4:30. If you want to register and find out more information about this, WLOS.com, click on more info. Brian Guinn and Delana Davis and Whitney McCall, thank you for being here and sharing this opportunity to make some even safer drivers out there.
If I had a minute, I'd like to thank some of the people that has helped us a little bit if we have a second.
Well, you know what? They just told me we're out of time, but I'll tell you what, we'll link you to their site, and they've got a great list of everyone who's making this happen. Thank you, Brian.
Yes, sir.